This is Sugar Ray Crafts, and I'm going to be doing a tutorial on making gift boxes from cards. I do my gift boxes a little bit different than other people do, so I thought I would show my way of doing it. The supplies that you will need is a used card. It can be a card someone sent you last year for Christmas, a stapler, 4 binder clips, a pencil, some glue. School glue is fine. You can use whatever glue you want. And a ruler or something with a straight edge so that you can draw a straight line. So the first thing you want to do is take your card and cut it in half. And I'd pick a card that had either a really big design or a design in the middle, but it doesn't really matter. Just pick one that you like. So you want to cut it in half at the line. Now on the back half of the card, you want to cut probably a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch off the long side. And then less than 1/4 of an inch off the short side. And a lot of people measure, but I don't really have the patience to measure. My boxes would probably be a little bit neater if I did, but they seem to work out okay. So once that is done, let me clean up this edge real quick. You want to take your ruler and go from corner to corner and make an X. Make it as light as you can. You don't really want to see it in the end. And then take your other one, your other card side of the card, and make an X corner to corner. You're basically just trying to find the center. So now that you have an X on each card, you want to take each side and fold it to the center of the X. And just do that on all 4 sides. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult. And then do that with the other side of the card. Okay, next you can erase the X's if you want to. I do if I remember. A lot of the times I don't remember. Okay, next you want to do, on the short side of the card, you want to cut up the line that you can see a fold in. Just cut it like that. And do the other side. Flip it around, do the other short end of the card. And then what I do, just so that when I fold it I won't get any trouble, is I just snip a little bit of the corner off of the center, because my cutting usually isn't straight, so this gives me a little bit of leeway. And then do the exact same thing for the other half of the card. Cut it on the short end on both sides. My cutting is way off today. Messing up a little bit. I'm holding the card so far away from me. Alright, the next thing you want to do is you want to grab the bottom half of the card that does not have the image on it. And you want to grab your stapler and you want to fold the ends like this. And then pull up this end and then fold it over. And a lot of people will use tape, and then some people glue it, but with tape I've found that it's not quite as strong as I want it to be. You know, it doesn't really hold up to people pulling the box apart and stuff like that to open it up. And glue is just outright messy when you do the whole card in glue. So once you have it folded like this, usually what I'll do is I'll grab my school glue and I'll do just 2 little dots like this. And refold it how you had it folded. Fold that up. Put the flap down. And then put 2 staples in the end. You want to do that for the other side too. Just fold it up. Fold it over. And put 2 glue dots on here on this end. Oops, I dipped my hand in glue. And then set the bottom half of the card aside. So next you want to grab your top half of the card with the image on it, and I do the top half a little bit different because I don't want to see the staples on the outside of the box. Basically, I'll put a dab of glue on this flap right here. And I'll fold it over, and then I'll staple these 2 ends. Then I will put 2 dabs of glue right there. Fold this over, unfold it. I forgot to put the glue right. I do a little bit of glue right there. Move that over. Here's where the binder clips come into play. You stick them on like that so that the glue is dried. So because I'm not stapling this flop down, I've got to use some other measure to hold it in place, and I'm not using tape, so that's why I have to use binder clips, because I don't feel like holding this for 5 minutes with my fingers. So then you're going to do the same thing to the other side of the card. Dab of glue, staple, dot, dot, line, fold it up and over. Put the 2 binder clips on. Okay, so once you've done this, then you want to wait for 5 minutes, and then after 5 minutes, take off the binder clips and then allow it to dry the rest of the way. The reason why I don't allow it to dry all the way with the binder clips on it is because when it dries all the way with the binder clips on it, then obviously the binder clips will become glued to the box. You have to rip the box to get them off, which defeats the purpose of making the box. So just leave it on here for 5 minutes so they can dry a little bit, so that the flap can hold itself. And then once it's dried completely, then this is what you end up with. You got a bottom half, then the top half, and then you got a box. So this is a good way to recycle your old cards from family members you really don't care about. And it's a good money saver for bazaars. If you offer free gift wrapping, then you don't have to pay $4 for a package of 4 boxes at the Dollar Tree. So that's the tutorial on gift boxes. Any questions, just ask.